Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ah!
Scissors, sisters, scissors. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Damn it! One more time. 1, 2, 3, shoot. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to do paper, but I said, I think I'm going to pass on the paper and cut it.
That was a first, right?
Yeah.
It was a first. Hi, everybody.
It won't be the last. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's show. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Amy. And we are
Two Creative Chicks That Ride. Today's show is very exciting. It is our last show in our April series of Chick Clubs and Cliques, part 4. We are actually talking about, we're not really talking about cliques, kind of about cliques, because like our outer image, right, can be cliquey. And so today we're going to be talking about, we have sound?
We have sound.
We have sound, we have text, we have, hello, Robin. Welcome. Thank you. I love Robin. I'll tell you.
Hi, Robin.
I think Robin and I have been spending more time watching each other's videos than getting our shit done.
Oh, that's cute.
So today's show is about riding and fitness. Have you ever wondered like how many calories you burn while riding your motorcycle? What muscles you're working while you're working out on your bike? What kind of fitness do you have to have? What kind of shape do you have to be in to be able to handle your bike and manage it? Long trips, wear you out? What's the importance of water? All that stuff. Well, we're going to be discussing that and more, of course, because we are so fucking entertaining.
Yeah, the fuck we are.
Yeah, 90% of it's going to be about fitness. No, 10% of it's going to be about fitness. 90% is going to be about who knows, right?
Right.
Who knows what direction we're going to go.
I'm sorry, people. I am just getting everything set up on our live feeds and sharing away. So.
Yeah, she's just being so rude. Like, I'm usually rude. I get to talk today, so she gets to do the setup. No, she usually does both of it. But anyways, so you're going to meet no babe of the week this week because we're talking about round 2 of the Yankee Babe 2022 calendar contest. Round 1 is done, so we're going to introduce our winner of round 1 and talk about what that entails, and then talk about our round 2 contestants and how you can vote for them. Amy's got a wonderful spiritual spin planned for us. Big holiday coming up, right? Is that what it is?
Holiday.
Like a spiritual holiday.
Beltane is here.
That's like one of my favorite ones. I love that one.
I love this.
It is. It's like Naked Fest.
It is Naked Fest because it's all about the fertility.
Yep.
It's a fertility festival, and we'll get into that in the spiritual spin.
Hey, listen.
Good stuff.
Anything that has to do with being naked, I'm in. Yeah. If we could do YouTube naked, I would do it.
Maybe.
You might not watch, but I would do it.
If she does it, I do it. I won't be the leader in that, but I do love. Like, we had a crazy full moon this month, right? I mean,
oh my God, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Like,
but I was able to moon bathe for a few moments outside at like 3 in the morning. And it was just rejuvenating. And by moon bathing, I mean being naked in the moonlight.
Yeah, well.
So for you guys who don't know what that means.
If you want to get a visual. See?
Usually
maybe
I do
we
it
should
at the
do a
beach
naked
and
show.
I go up and down the beach. I
naked?
usually, walk the beach naked.
Nice.
It's so nice.
Is there like anybody out there?
No, and
if you had to hide behind
I'm like, hey.
You get like a couple sand dollars and hi, how you doing?
No, and it's funny because, I'm a big girl and I don't even care. Like, if I'm walking naked on the beach and you don't want to see me, close your eyes. Might be scarred for life, but close your eyes.
No, you're actually curvy.
I am curvy.
Curvilicious.
You're curvilicious too.
Thank you, darling. As opposed to
slutaguffagus. I knew you were going to try and say it. It's been an ongoing joke this week about that word.
Because I want to call it a slutaguffapuss.
Which
sounds really bad.
Slutaguffapussy.
What about naked hula hoops? I'll tell you what, we could do naked. I'll tell you what. Wait a minute. Who is that that's posting that? That's Who is this that's posting about naked hula hoops?
That's Robin.
So
I can see that it's Robin on Facebook,
Oh, you
but
can?
on our live stream, it's just saying Facebook user.
She knows
Hi,
all
Kat.
about. Hi, Kat. Thanks for tuning in. You better stay tuned because we got like something that's gonna make you go, oh crap! I better share this with everybody.
Kat, for real.
Naked hula hoops. You know, let me tell you, it's not really an inside joke because it's really not. But talking about festival and going to events, and I think it might have been a Beltane event. Like I made a bet with somebody there that I lost the bet. And I do hula hoops. I do weighted hula hoops. And I was learning how to fire spin with them for a while. And I think I might still do that someday, but not naked. But I lost the bet. And the bet was for me to hula hoop with nothing but a top hat and boots on. Yeah, it was there weren't many witnesses, but it did happen.
Yeah, so. I would have done the bet, but at like 4 in the morning when everyone was in their tents.
It was pretty late. Yeah, it was pretty late.
And I would have
of course,
be so intoxicated.
With your husband's Dave, you know, he's like, "Urgh." He's like the tidy bowl man. You know, is that the big?
Yeah, the Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. He's like, "Urgh, no entry. My wife is naked hula hooping. You may not watch." So it's always great to have a Dave around. But, you know, thanks, Robin, for bringing that up. But, yeah, we could do naked hula hooping in the full moon for sure. So, today's topic.
Robin said yes, that was at the Beltane Festival, Michelle.
Oops.
Yes, so we have a lot to talk about today.
Oh, my God, we do. Fitness, like a lot of people don't realize, you know. The main thing that, like, blew my mind a while back was how many calories you burn when you're on the bike.
I know.
Like, you can actually burn more calories than walking.
Right. And it's because we use so much of our body to balance the bike.
Yep.
And, you know, one of the things I recognized right away when I started riding is that my thighs got real skinny.
Yeah, and
like,
if you take a long ride, you feel it like right in here.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, because I would look down at my tank and see my hefty thighs, which I love my thighs, so I don't care what anybody says.
Curvy thighs.
I love my thighs, and I would look down, and then all of a sudden there was a gap between my thighs and the gas tank, and I'm thinking, click, that looks good. Oh, that's glasses can stay there. Click, that looks good. Michelle actually used one of my pictures once.
Yeah, I love that picture. I love that picture. In fact, it started me taking like above, but my arms are so short. Like, how long are your arms? Because when I get it, it's like, yeah, see.
Oh, mine are a little longer.
Yeah, see that? I can't get the full, so when I do that, it's like the top of my head, my cleavage, but never the thighs, but that's all right. I just have, someone else take the picture, maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we have our little thingies now.
Oh yeah, the
stick.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bring the stick everywhere. So
she's gonna bring the stick.
Calories.
She likes to play with stick.
You can burn up to 600 calories per hour.
Wow. 600 calories per hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could like eat a Twinkie. How many calories are in a Twinkie? Do they still make Twinkies?
Yeah, and they took them off the market for a while because they last 25 years without decaying.
In your stomach?
Anywhere
you have to
on
ride
shelf,
a lot.
Like you could put them in a bunker, a fucking zero-out bunker, one of those bunkers that you store all your canned goods in.
Yeah.
And the Twinkies will still be good in 25 years. You could eat a Twinkie.
Okay. Well, it might take longer. Long ride. Okay, so let's see. What's 600 calories that you could eat? Like.
Oh Jesus Christmas! A cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee, 600 calories.
So drink a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Ride for an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how long it would take to burn off a Whopper, because I can devour a Whopper.
You like Whoppers?
Yeah. So I don't like fast food, but Whoppers, I'm just like.
I'm a filet of fish girl.
And they're like a million calories.
1,000.
1,000 calories. So I'd have to ride for 2 hours.
And I don't even know
2
if that
hours.
shit's real meat, to be honest.
But 2 hours, and I get an extra 200 calories. I can eat something else. Fries. But yeah, it's like, you know, riding. So like if you're not making it to the gym or you want to, you know, you feel like, it's not like you don't burn that sitting in a car.
No, you don't. You know, one of the things that I also know, because I have neck and back disc issues, right? Mm-hmm. And I went for a long ride this past weekend with one of my girlfriends, Bev. We took A1A all the way up into Melbourne.
Nice.
Came back down to Earl's for pizza in the band, and it was awesome. It was an awesome getaway that I needed so bad. But I got to tell you, the next day I woke up and my back was killing me.
Yeah.
I called Bev. I said, I feel like I got beat up. She's like, yeah, my hand hurts because she had hand surgery.
Oh, yeah.
And it's healed enough for her to go out. But she's like, my hand was killing me last night. So it's taxing.
It is, and some of it's the muscles, right? Because we're moving muscles. So if you're just starting out riding, you're going to notice like especially the areas in your thighs, your back. You know how I like my bike because I too have neck issues that I'm dealing with. Yeah. But I find if I lean on the bike, like I have more of a straight handlebar, and I can just kind of kick my butt up a little bit and lean on it. You know what I mean? And it stretches that back out. Yeah. But it's in those muscles that are along the spine. Some of the things. Now I know you had looked up some things too, so just feel free to interrupt all the things that I want to Google. Do you love Google or what?
Love Google. I love Google.
Like Google. How fit is it to ride a motorcycle? But exactly core strength, and I think that's what it is.
I got core strength and stability on mine too. Yep.
Yeah. See, so the core strength is like that's like the thing in your back, in your lower back,
your belly.
Yep, your
if
belly.
You sit up straight. I notice when I sit up straight on my bike, because I have a habit of riding hunched over.
Yep.
Just relaxing, comfortable.
Yep.
But when I sit in the proper riding position, which is straight backed.
Yeah.
You're supposed to ride with a straight back. That is the proper riding. I can feel all the muscles along my rib cage, and the next day, if I was riding in a proper seating position, I can feel the muscles that I used. Got to get back to the gym too, by the way, but that's another thing.
Well, if you ride to the gym, that's like an extra what?
It's an hour.
15 minutes. How much do you burn off at the gym?
I don't know.
Because you could cut back, like you could see. I'm the cheater. I'd be like, oh, I can work out 10 minutes less if I ride my bike there. But yeah, the core strength, especially like riding slow, because with the core strength now you're working on your balance, your agility, things like that when you're riding slow with the core strength. Knees and thighs, we talked about that. In fact, orthopedic surgeons noted that motorcycle riders have fewer knee problems.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you imagine that though? Listen, when I read that, because I have the stronger knees and thighs, right?
Yep.
When I read that, I said, I went on the back of some dude's bike up to Daytona, and my knees were killing me.
But it's different because you're not doing that motion.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the motion.
So it's a little
you do it with your feet though, but you're like.
I guess it's a little different when you're a passenger because you still burn calories as a passenger, but you only burn 200 calories per hour.
As a passenger. Yeah. Which is still good.
Because you still kind of got to keep your balance with the bike, you know?
Yeah.
And that brings us up to the
calorie burning neck strength, which is great because we both have neck injuries.
Yeah.
And, and it took me a while to get back on my bike after the neck injury.
It took you a long
because
while,
of the turning the head and looking. But, shorter trips grow into a little bit longer. And, I mean, this is great for me. Like, if you wear a helmet and your bike has the correct handlebars, seat, and foot pegs, riding can be as beneficial as a chiropractor visit. And it's interesting because I'll notice that sometimes after riding, that my neck, after you go to the chiropractor, you got the going on.
Crack,
Snap, crack, a pop. So, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So that could save you like what? A chiropractor visit, depending,
A couple $100.
Yeah, a couple $100. So save money and, I'm going to the chiropractor.
and I think it's just overall healthier for your body to do that physical activity. So you gotta remember, even a light bike is 600, 800 pounds.
Yeah, well, light bike you could probably get a smaller bike like 300-400, but still.
My 883 is a heavy bike.
Yeah.
I can't.
They are very
myself.
heavy. Yeah, they're very heavy.
I can't.
Yep.
I will stop somebody on the road and be like, stop! Help me pick up my motorcycle.
Well, I
haven't done that.
We're going to do that
We are going to do the proper.
We are, the proper way. And the proper, when we do that, and that's the thing, when we do that proper way, you're going to be surprised to know that we're not going to have to be healthier to do it.
Okay.
Because you don't use the main muscles that you use to lift a motorcycle.
It's in your legs.
Yeah. In your legs. That's all. You're not supposed to be using any other muscles, and you can actually pick that bike up. We could pick up Dave's bike. Maybe Dave will drop his bike over for us to pick up. He won't.
I know he's going to drop
pick
mine
up our
because
own.
I have roll bars on mine. So
Yeah, he's going to drop
down
mine.
Easy.
He'll drop them, you know,
Yep.
and he's not going to like throw them. We could, but he's not going to.
No, he's not.
So that's another show, though. But
That's okay.
what else
So
do you have on your
was,
list?
that's the other one, but I wanted to.
You had that on your list?
Do,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll let you run that one.
So
I love that one.
mental outlook, right? So when people think of health, they often think of physical body, but I gotta tell you, riding a motorcycle is so good for your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
It improves your mood, your perceptions, and the amount of motion that your brain detects
Mm-hmm.
keeps it healthier. So it prevents like Alzheimer's and stuff like that because we're constantly, our brains are constantly, the mental and emotional health is just, the benefits are unlimited.
Yeah. And it
Right?
releases the endorphins.
It does.
And if you're if you're day driving, don't day drive, day ride. If you're day riding, you get your vitamin D,
Yeah.
which is very good
important.
for mental
I need
health.
it.
Yeah.
I need that. Very
So,
bad.
and some of you may think that Amy and I do not get a lot of vitamin D because we're like, well, no, not moody, but we're like, woohoo! But I think it's because we get so much vitamin D that we're like, woohoo!
Yeah, man.
You know?
I listen, I'm a sun dweller. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I
you
love
are
my moon,
you're a
but
sun goddess.
I am a sun goddess. I need to be in the sun when I lived up north, there's a thing called seasonal depression, where it gets cold,
Like
and
sad or
cloudy,
something,
and
right?
the earth goes to sleep, and there's no life, and it just gets heavier, and it's cold, and I would get so sick in the winter. I moved down here, and I don't even know when the winter is. We have 5 weeks of cold here, and I love it.
Yeah, and it's sunny cold.
Yeah, man.
It's just not bathing suit weather, but
Listen,
other
it's
than that,
still,
yeah.
I love being out in the sun. And for those 5 weeks, I have a gym that I go to. So
Yeah.
I go tanning at the gym. I don't
I
need
gotta-
to tan anymore, but you know, when it's cold out, I need to go and sit in those UVs.
I have to get out in the sun more. But it's definitely like I feel better. You look better,
Yeah.
and when I ride, like I just get that color. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then I also people compliment you more, and not that when you're white and pasty, it's not. It's just you don't get as many compliments. Oh wow, you look really nice, white and pasty. Oh my God, have you been like staying in the house?
I love
your
your
skin
milky
looks milky.
compression.
It's so beautiful. And it's not that it isn't beautiful, because
I
that
love
actually.
your milky
I know.
complexion. Let me drink you up, darling.
Meow.
Only us. Only us.
But it's yeah, probably some people are gonna take offense to that, but get out in the sun then.
Yeah.
Sorry, leave New England or anywhere up north. I think there's like.
And that's it. A
Yeah,
lot of
it's like,
people I know up
ugh.
north come down here for the winter months because it's
Yeah.
warmer, it's healthier. Like, as I've gotten older, the cold affects my bones.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
arthritis, and I've broken bones my whole life, so it's painful.
Gosh.
Even Kat, our friend Kat, she moved down here because the health
Yes.
issues that she has.
Yeah.
She has this
You wouldn't
thing
even
with
know
the,
it.
with the nerve in her brain that if it gets cold, it causes her to go into seizures.
Yeah, that's
She
insane.
cannot be out in the cold.
And you wouldn't even know it by
Talking
to her or anything. Probably those that know her from up north, right?
Yeah.
Would know
They
that
do.
because there'd probably be a lot of rides and events and stuff that she
Yeah.
just missed because she's just in the house and
It's crazy, right?
it's I don't know, yeah, crazy.
So
Do you have
we
anything
do,
else on your list, or do we have the same
healthier
exact things?
knees, core strength, insulin sensitivity. So motorcycle is a low-impact exercise, so riders have improved insulin sensitivity for up to 8 hours after a ride, which in turn promotes weight loss.
Isn't that cool?
So, like kind of diabetic thing, you know what I mean? And,
Do you have to open that?
I don't know. Thug Life, no. I have no idea who that is.
It said open as soon as possible, and it was wasn't even a naked picture.
No.
It's weird.
Good thing, because anybody who sends me penis pictures gets a very, very large vagina that looks like somebody took a shotgun to it. I have it saved in my phone, so when somebody sends me a dick pic, which I can't stand, I shoot them that.
Note to self.
It's a healthy, it's a big, healthy woman on the couch, spread eagle, like her old man must have loved her. But it looked like a grown-ass woman came out of her vagina. It's horrible. I'm telling you, it's a terrible picture, so I'm forewarning you, don't do it. So I'm not going to like the response.
I want to show you how
I'm
important.
I'm going to send it to you right here. You're like, ew! Oh my god! God, I can't get that image out of my brain now.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm going to pierce my eyes out.
Yeah. Guess what that is, everybody? Well, let's give him 3 seconds. 3 seconds together. How does that? I was like, how does Jeopardy go? Okay, time's up. It's the color of your pee-pee. It's the color of your urine. Yes. Water. It's 0 Ryan, and now we're talking about sound. We didn't lose sound. Oh, we have sound, Robin? Robin said you lost sound. But I see sound coming, so hang on. Hang on, we're checking. Okay, we'll go back. Do we have sound again,
We'll
Robin?
go back to that. We'll be silent while we're back to that. Do we have sound again? Check, 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 check. 1, 2.
Well, that was our
Where did you go?
sign for...
We were, for a pee-pee. It was more fun.
We had a urine sign up for dehydration purposes. You're back.
We're back.
Thanks, Robin.
We were singing the Jeopardy song. Should we sing it again?
Do 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 do. Good job.
Yay! Well,
I lost it in the middle. Sorry, y'all.
We're going to show you the picture. It's going to be quiet for a minute. This picture's going to come on. We want you to guess what it is. Obviously, you don't know what it is because you couldn't hear us.
We're gonna wait a minute. Okay. Yummy. Okay, so
we're back.
So that was
Pee-pee.
So we want everyone to go in the bathroom and pee and look
Yes.
at.
We will not wait for
chart.
you. Bring a cup with you. We should just
Take our little color
we'll pass
chart.
out pee cup. Take our chart with you. We can hang it up in the bathroom. I used to have it in the bathroom of our big shop, and it's funny. The color of your pee will tell you whether you're dehydrated or not. Bring water with you on your ride.
Listen.
And water's great for weight loss,
I know that a lot of people don't like, they're like, oh, don't leave water bottles out in the sun or in the heat in your car, it's toxic. Listen, I have a spare water bottle in my saddlebag at all times. And I carry my big cooler with me everywhere. But I have that water in there because you never know when you're going to need to chug that water.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuck on the side of the road for an hour waiting for Dave to come pick me up.
Yeah, remember that kid? You were like, what can I get you, honey? And he's like, water. I've been here all day.
I ran to the house and grabbed 3 waters, a ginger ale, some food. I remember that.
Yeah, super good for your health.
Sidewalk.
The cow, that was a good one. We're gonna have to do like the best of. We're gonna we're gonna sit down and talk about this at our weekly business meeting.
Sunday,
Monday.
Sunday fun day. Let's go for a ride with our helmet cams again.
I know. Let's do it. Maybe Amy will remember to turn hers on this week.
Maybe I can get some footage of Michelle riding this time. It'd be really good because we go nice.
You know what?
and
If you
close.
do, like, that's what will happen. Like, I was like badass biker. I was like, yeah, I'm owning this. And because the camera was off, when it's on, it's gonna be like stall, like wobbly.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
But we'll put it in our group. We'll try to get people to vote and ask questions and stuff. But I want to talk with you Sunday about a day in the life, behind the scenes with Amy and Michelle. like behind the scenes in a motorcycle shop, behind the scenes with Amy's creative process, behind the scenes with Michelle's creative process.
I think that show would be great, and we could just do video clips of
Yeah, we'll
all
do
of
like the
that.
clips, and then we can like answer questions and all that. So
That's a great idea.
let us know
So
what you
maybe
think. I
one
know.
time when we're on vacation and we don't really have
Oh yeah,
a
we'll have
sit-down
like all
show,
kinds
we
of
can
other
have
stuff.
all kinds of other
Yep.
stuff. Like
Bloopers.
Yeah.
We got a lot of bloopers.
We do, and that's okay because we're bloopers.
We are. Bloopers. We have a bloopers.
Hi, Martha. She's logged
Martha.
in.
Hey, Martha.
Hi.
Well, that brings us to, actually, let me see. Oh, no, we're going to do the product of the week first. Not yet. Well, stay tuned, Martha, because more to come. Today's product highlight is, I've been busy crocheting. These were actually in the
Robin
March.
has an idea.
Thank you, Robin. They were in the March's
They were in
Lady
the March,
Rider bag.
Right, they were in the March Lady bag, yep.
Yeah, I had a few left over, and the ones that got them loved them. So I'm just going to walk over. But these are, they're crocheted. No, because I'm going to show, mine's inside the top one. So I'll show mine. They're key fob covers, ladies, right? Look at those ugly key fobs. They're crocheted. They're little owls. They are $14.99 a piece. You can get them at YankeeBabeApparel.com, or we are setting up the new Yankee Dave site, which we'll talk about later. But these little fellas, they are
No
camera.
camera.
Okay, well, so we're coming around to the front.
There you go. Perfect.
So this is mine.
Oh, it's so
I
adorable.
love him. His name is Brownie because I'm so creative.
I love
And then here's his dad,
him.
right? And what I love about these is my key fob's in here, by the way. So what I love about these is that your key fob can breathe. And I do think the leather ones are really cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to down the leather ones.
No. I like those.
They're
better.
awesome. But
I like yours
but your
better.
key fob doesn't breathe. Thank you. They're so cute. The key fob doesn't breathe when it's inside of leather. And this is an electronic device that has a battery. So what do you think? Like, would you put your cell phone inside of a leather pouch? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's kind of like, it
Yeah.
needs to be breathable.
Hi,
So I just
Jenny.
took-
Thanks for joining us, Jenny
I just took
Han.
the key off. It comes with the ring. It doesn't come with this. That's to my bike to lock my forks. But this, it comes with this, so you can clip it on
Oh,
to
I
like your
love
belt loop.
that.
Woo, woo, woo. You can't see my belt loop. I'm too short. So I'll just take this out.
Oh, that's so awesome,
It's nice and
Michelle.
snug. There's my key fob, and there's a little owl. So they come with this. They come with instructions.
Love
hey, Santa
that.
Claus.
Hi, Santa. Welcome. Coffee's on, babe.
And you just pop them in like so, and then the key ring goes on top of it. Oh my God, I'm like dyslexic.
No, she's doing an Amy camera show.
It goes in like this. It goes in like this. So trick now, I set this up earlier. I will set this up again after, but just a little trick to know is if you have, and you can get them at the Dollar Tree, if you have staple removers. You know the staple remover? When you put the staple remover in here, you can use it to open up your little thing and ring it through. And it slides
How
right
cool
through.
Is that?
Yeah,
And
so it goes.
closes it up.
It closes up. It goes through the
Top.
crocheted part, the top
Yeah.
of your fob, and then the owl. And I bring him everywhere. It's my little brownie.
He's
Who-
adorable.
Who wants to buy one?
Who
Who?
needs a
Bye,
paw?
Santa.
Bye, Santa. He almost peed himself.
So.
Yes, I love them, and
Yeah.
then you have them in different colors, right?
Yeah. There are different colors available: pink, red, black, the brownie,
I just
and even custom
love
colors. You know what I
them.
mean? I can make a custom one for you too. They're in the shop, and they're
They're
also on the
so
website, and they're soft.
cute.
So he wants to just like love you on the. That's the owl purr. This kind of sounds like a Chewbacca, but oh, that was good. It's like a morning dove or something.
Yeah, for real, right?
She is a morning. Okay.
I'm definitely not a morning dove. I don't speak before coffee. Somebody called me once before coffee and was like, ooh, you're in a mood. I'm like, no, I haven't had my coffee.
Yeah, hello.
I will call you back
Hello.
later.
Hello. I'm not awake yet. Hello. So, yeah, so those are the owl key fob covers. You know, David suggested that I make like the emojis, you know, and I'm still researching that because I think the emojis are like super cool. But looking at the crocheted emojis, I couldn't find a design that didn't look like an 8-year-old made them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and yours are so well.
I want an emoji that goes. Do they have the hey baby? I want an emoji that does that. Do they have one? Is there like a face that says that? Because then I'll do it. But I just love the little owl. So
if I could find an emoji that makes that noise, I will make it.
If you don't have a key fob, I guess, do you think I should show them the stuffed ones?
I will get them for you. I just love them, Michelle. They're just beautiful.
Thank you.
So, do you want me to walk up?
Yeah, will you be Vanna?
I'll be Vanna. I'm not.
She just wants to show her boobs. That's all.
No boobs.
It's not a show without Amy's boobs. Checking in with Amy's boobies.
How you doing, guys?
They're very masculine.
We're really gonna have a whole Amy boob blooper.
Oh, it's gonna be up behind the scenes with Amy's boobs.
That is, guys. And it goes on your keychain.
Yeah, that's if you don't have a key fob. So you're like, hey, I want one, but I don't have a key fob.
That one's black. This one's purple, which is, of course, it's Amy's favorite color. So, oh my God. Look! Isn't that just adorable? Oh, Michelle, I love them.
Thank you.
Oh.
I suppose I could make them into like little coin or money pouches too.
You could.
You know, that weren't stuffed.
Yes.
I just thought of that.
Creative chicks, man.
Like if you're riding, you know what I mean? And you want to just put your money in here. So if you're
that's
stopping to get a water in case your pee's like dark yellow. Wait a minute, let's go back to the pee.
Again. Severe dehydration. You look like mustard. And it's clear in the toilet. You don't even know you peed if you have good hydration.
Yes. So watch your pee. That's our big thing. Thank you, Amy.
That's our big thing.
I think we should just kind of turn this whole thing around and give it a whole new spin.
Time for Amy's spiritual spin.
Arriba, arriba, arriba.
Okay.
What am I putting on the camera? Nothing?
Nothing. We'll just leave your fobs there. That's fine. Don't worry
No,
about
it's okay.
it. Okay, guys. So it is. Oh, I did send you that thing on Facebook, but that's okay.
Oh crap.
That's okay. Don't worry about it, honey. So we have a huge festival coming up.
Yes,
I
festival.
follow. I don't label myself, but I'm more paganistic than anything. You know, I consider myself very pagan.
Spiritual, earth-based, pagan.
Yeah, spiritually earth-based. I love the earth. I love all of the festivals that pertain to the earth.
Witch.
Yeah, some people call me a witch. They call me a bitch too, but it depends on the company that I'm keeping. So you just need to beware, okay? So Beltane is coming up, and it is this weekend. May 1st is generally the Beltane, and Beltane is one of our big celebrations, and Beltane is a fertility fire festival. So way back 20,000 years ago, the farmers would have huge fires from April 30th to May 1st. It was 24 hours. They would have 2 huge fires in the field, and they would walk all their cattle between the 2 fires to help with the production of the milk and the meat. And so it's like, it was like a huge, I have spirit bumps everywhere, big saging of the animals, right? They had those fires going, and they walked them through the smoke to clear the karma and the energies, and to bring in fertility and fruition.
Nice.
So they did that in the crops, they did that out in the fields, and people from all over would come. One of the biggest celebrations is actually in the UK, and they actually, so Beltane is Gaelic, and it means fire of Bel, and Bel, which is B-E-L, was a Celtic deity. Okay, so it was a Celtic god that resembled, that was all about the fire festival. And about fire and fertility, rather, excuse me. Also, way back in the day, which I thought was amazing, like I'm going 20,000 years ago, they literally, it's a fertility festival to bring fertility and union, and the
Sex.
boys in the villages would go out into the fields and pick bouquets of blooms that were in, because spring is in full bloom right now, right? It's between spring and summer, so it's in full bloom. They would go and they would pick these extravagant bouquets of flowers, and they would bring them to the maidens in the village. That was how they got engaged, and then they all got married on the summer solstice.
Flowers, like guys bring girls flowers.
Yes, it's a type of courting. And so
excuse me.
So they basically the reason that they have the big fire is for cleansing, purity, and increasing of fertility, right? And I already read that. So the pagans today believe that Beltane was the woman goddess, right? And she gave birth at the winter solstice to the young oak king. So now the young oak king is old enough
to have sex with his mother.
To have sex with the goddess and to recreate. No, I'm serious.
I know.
But but seriously, that's how it was back then, right?
Yeah. It was like the cycle. So it was like the representation of
it was the
like the maiden
exactly,
and all that.
the
I just had to. I
representation of the
couldn't resist.
I know you couldn't. It's okay. But so most of all, but for today, it is the creation of fertility. And I have a blessed opportunity this weekend. I am going to my first spiritual vending event. They're having a huge Beltane festival right here in Fort Pierce, Florida. It's the Port St. Lucie, which is a pagan's Beltane event. It's going to be at the Savannah Preserves in Fort Pierce.
Beautiful.
It's going to be from 10 to 2. It's a gorgeous park. I love camping there. I've done a couple of events there myself.
And Robin has been there. You know the place, Robin.
Yeah, and so we're doing this big festival. They're going to have the fire. One of my girlfriends is doing goddess dancing. She's going to be teaching a goddess dancing class. So everyone's going to be dancing around the fire. And, we
hopefully
always dress for our, people dress up for Christmas. People dress up for Thanksgiving. We dress up for Beltane. We wear flowers in our hair. We wear our pretty dresses. We just feel beautiful. And we feel very womanly, right?
Yeah.
And so I've already picked out my outfit, and I have my headdress, and I have all that stuff.
Somebody get a picture of you
I
at your booth.
will.
And anybody wants to go out and check it out.
Yeah, guys, please come check it out.
Savannah
We're going to be
Preserves?
at the Savannah Preserves. That's this Saturday, May 1st, for the Beltane Festival. It is from 10 to 2. It is a free admission. And there's going to be so much going on. And if you've never experienced how we of this faith and of this path that we choose for our spirituality celebrate, come join us. I mean, we don't.
We're not really naked.
Listen, first of all, we're not naked. We're not going to eat your kids. We're not going to court the devil. We are going to celebrate life and fertility. And it's a beautiful experience. So if you've never experienced a Beltane festival, I highly recommend it. It's quick. It's 10 to 2. It's free. It's going to be beautiful out. I mean, I'm excited.
That's so cool.
I'm so excited.
I know. I'm so proud of you. And yeah.
So by the way, Edinburgh is the place in the UK. And Edinburgh literally closes all of their businesses for 2 days. Wow. And the entire town, and there's over 100,000 people that come to their Beltane festival every year. And that's out in the UK. Yeah.
Time to update our passports.
They celebrated at Calton Hill in Edinburgh. And they all come together to mark the coming of summer. and they all go up to the top of the hill dressed up as like the May Queens, and everyone's in gear, and it's a big celebration of the Green Man and the Goddess, and it's just amazing.
Wow.
I have watched some videos of there too, and it's pretty cool, man.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey, we could try to go there. Maybe get our passports and go there.
I would love to go to the UK.
We can't say fanny.
No,
if we go.
that's a faggot.
No, it's a girl bum.
Oh.
It means girl bum. It means vagina.
Oh, so that's not a bum. That's a vajayjay.
It's a vajayjay, but it's
a
not
bum
like
is a butt.
Yeah,
Bum,
yeah.
bum,
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 but
bum, bum,
I think a
bum,
fag is a cigarette.
Okay.
But yeah, a fanny, don't say fanny if you go to England. And if you're in England and you're hearing me say fanny, I'm not sorry for saying it, because fanny.
Fanny, fanny, fanny.
Vagina.
It's a
Okay.
vajayjay.
So is there anything else that our viewers need to know about Beltane, or that you'd like them to know?
You know,
That's
I
pretty
gotta
cool.
tell you, they celebrate it all over, and even the geisha traditions in Japan dress for Beltane.
Oh, how
Like,
cool
it
is that?
has been so, and it's in the Japanese.
Yep.
It's it's the geisha, so it's all about the white woman and their
maiden.
goddess, their
maiden.
maiden.
Nice.
Because it's all about us being, in the fertility. So it's
Yep.
that maiden going into the motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's that passing of the torch onto the next phase of the woman's life. Yes. Just saying, it's going to be an awesome event. And listen, I'll be there, Kooky Crazy Amy.
Love
It's
it.
going to be there, and yay. So, come see
Speaking
me
of-
again, Savannah Preserves, May 1st, 10 to 2.
Love it.
This Saturday.
Go see Amy and her creativity.
Bye,
And
Joe.
speaking of like maidens, we got some maidens set up here.
We do.
Before I talk about the Babe of the Week project and what's going on with the calendar, I want to congratulate Martha. Martha's in here today.
Martha!
Congratulations. Martha won the first round. She is going to be our first calendar babe in the 2022 Yankee Babe calendar. And the Yankee Babe calendar is like, we really celebrate the female rider, the female motorcycle enthusiast, right? So that's even on the back of a bike. That's riding your own, riding on the back. Doesn't matter. We celebrate women riders and encourage women to ride. And that's really why we do our show, Plus, we have a hell of a lot of fun
Martha's
as well.
like, sweet. Martha's
Sweet.
watching. I'm so glad you're watching,
Congratulations.
Martha. You are definitely going to be in our calendar.
We're going to be sending you a Creative Chicks That Ride official coffee mug with your name on it. And so you can enjoy your coffee while you're watching our show. And we will also be setting you up. Somebody will be contacting you soon to work with our design team, because the photo that you all selected to make Martha the winner of the first round in the first calendar isn't going to be what's in it. No. So we will surprise you with that as well. The only people that will know is us, our design team, and Martha. And then you have to buy the calendar if you want to know what picture is going to be in the calendar. And also, Martha gets a chance to win in the final round. Now she's the first entrant in the final round for the Yankee Babe of the Year of 2022, which is, we will fly you in, or you can fly into your daughter and drive up with her and visit us. Makeup, a full makeover, a photo shoot, a professional photo shoot, picture with a bike, because we know Martha just sold her bike recently. But you never know, it might be with your new trike.
Yeah, girl.
Right?
Might be.
I'm telling you. So she has an opportunity to win that spot.
Happy birthday, Martha. She's going to be 75 years young on this Monday.
Oh my God, happy
Congratulations
birthday.
and happy birthday.
That's amazing. And for Cindy and Suzanne, want to thank y'all for participating, but don't rule yourself out yet, because Amy and I are going to have like a staff pick kind of thing, where we're going to have a surprise round of some of the ladies that have been previous contests, give them a second chance. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be later on.
That's
so
perfect.
You haven't completely made it out of the calendar. You just kind of, right now you're on the shelf. Round 2 starts. Round 2 has already started this week. If you want to get in on round 2, you want to go to the YankeeBabeApparel.com, or you go to the Yankee Dave's website. or in our group, Creative Chicks That Ride,
Yep.
which is on Facebook. There's like many, many places to go, but our 3 babes are right here. They've already been Babes of the Week. So you're like, how do I get in that calendar? Well, if you haven't been a Babe of the Week, go and submit your application. And Amy and I will have you on the show as a Babe of the Week. We'll feature you, and then you have an opportunity to be in one of the rounds. Round 2 for the second calendar spot. Amy and I are going to be in one. So that's 12, 11, 10. There's only 9 more spots available after this one.
That's right.
We've got Shari. Well, I was trying to get him lined up with. Okay, Melody.
There's Melody.
Yep. Cat.
Cat.
And
Sherry. Come on now.
Come on.
We're stuck on Cat.
Oh,
There she
Sherry.
is. Sherry.
Yeah, so we got 3.
Oh, look,
so
her
girls.
sidekick, Johnny.
Yeah, if you see, Johnny does not win a
Johnny.
calendar spot if Sherry wins it. So. Listen, if you see yourself on here, ladies, share. Get your votes.
Man,
You know what I mean?
Votes in.
And get your votes in. You like the picture, that's your vote. And you can vote every day. Like, you can vote once a day. You can go back and vote for that
great.
person again. Share it with your friends. It's completely shareable. You know, we really want to raise awareness. And I am working with the design team on the calendar. I'm sorry I don't have the pre-orders available yet. We're still working on some prices because it is expensive to build a calendar.
It is.
So, and I don't want it to be too costly for people to invest, but I also, because it's going to go to a good cause, which we'll announce later too. But, so get on and vote, ladies. That's why we don't have a Baby of the Week this week, because we want you to focus. The voting goes on for about a week and a half.
Yep.
Time is limited.
Yes.
And happy birthday, Martha, and congratulations on the win. You earned it, man.
That's awesome.
It's so cool.
It is cool. I'm excited.
I'm thrilled.
It just gets better and better with our show. Like, we have just so much. Our energy is just like so. It's just getting better and better.
It's like
we're getting more views. We're getting more
Thank
participation.
you. Yeah. Thank you for the viewers.
Love it.
Thank you for your participation. Thank you for sharing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Share it. Get the word out there. I mean, we're hoping we entertain you. We entertain ourselves. We entertain the hell out of ourselves.
Sure do.
And and the more views we have, the more babes we get, the more we bring this together. And even the guys that watch, even the gentlemen, like, these are men that support women riders. These are men that support their lady on the back. And it's not, I mean, of course we're sexy as all hell. I mean, come on, we can't help it. A woman on a bike is very sexy, but it's so much more than that, so we do embrace that.
Yeah,
because we love that.
It's funny. Somebody's like, "Oh, you drove by me and you waved at me." I'm like, "Well, first of all, if you're on a bike, I wave at. I always signal to everybody." But they're like, "I saw you on your bike." I'm like, "I know I'm a sexy bitch on my bike. Thank you."
Yeah, and it's awesome. And we're celebrating so much more than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which actually we'll be talking about in just a minute. But so you've got your festival thing coming up, right?
Got my festival coming up Saturday.
And you said it's going to be a beautiful day Saturday.
Yeah.
What are we looking at for Sunday?
So for Friday, we got a little bit chance of rain.
Yeah.
A little bit chance. Our weather is beautiful. It's going to be in the 80s. The weather forecast changed a little bit. From
buggers.
Like yesterday to today, it got better.
Oh, good.
Not worse.
Never mind.
So that's wonderful. You know what I mean? So we're going to be in the 80s all weekend. Saturday is going to be the best out of the days. We got a chance of a passing shower tomorrow, a chance of a passing shower on Sunday. That's here in this area in South Florida. But it's going to be really, really nice out. It's going to be in the 80s. Awesome. So whatever you do, make sure you bring water, because the weather's getting warmer.
Yes.
And you don't realize how dehydrated you can get, even just going to a market, if any kind of get together, make sure you stay hydrated. And I'm not talking drinking beer and soda, because that's a dehydration.
Yeah, we're talking water.
Right.
Or
be healthy.
Or or Gatorade or some type of water.
Waters. Cat loves Gatorades, sausage drinks.
I love that. And especially those ladies up north. Because now the weather's starting to get nicer, so you're getting your bikes out.
Yeah.
And I would love to cover that in one of our shows, what you need to do when you're taking your bike out of storage, or you're taking your bike, even
that's
though
a good idea.
it doesn't apply to a lot of our Florida people, but it definitely applies to, I mean, it can apply to Florida people, especially if you like leave, if you're a snowbird.
It's pretty warm up north too. Martha had just texted in our comments, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be 80s up in Utah this weekend.
Yeah, see? Beautiful.
So that's
bring your
wonderful.
water, yeah, especially up north.
Yeah,
I almost said that. Up north.
My sons
It's a Michigan accent.
My sons are in Connecticut, and my son called me praising the rain today because he's not up on the roof. He owns a roofing company, and they've been kicking butt lately, like really working hard, 12-hour days.
Well, it's great to see the economy going.
Yeah, man.
We are looking at, I kind of thought about maybe making like one of your sons a babe of the week, but then I was like, well, that's kind of like perverted old lady stuff going on there, isn't it?
Listen, my sons are pretty fucking
They really are very good. I
mean, my sons are, they're handsome.
Jailbait. No,
they're
handsome.
not jailbait. They're not
well, they
jailbait.
would have been jailbait like 20.
And
still.
They're 33 and 31, but
they're little baby boys. Anyways.
As my friend Bobby loves to say, I just want to pet them. I'm not looking for a long time. I'm just looking for a good time. That's what Bobby says all the time. I missed him. I didn't pet him. I'm like, they'll be down again. She goes, I'm petting. Love my Bobby.
Yeah, so if you're up north, you even have water events. So as Amy had said, like we've got this Beltane event that Amy's going to be doing. Amy and I kind of did a boo-boo. We did a oops. We did
a double booking.
Yeah, and you know what? Hey, that's like, if that's the worst thing we got to worry about here, I'm not complaining. But you know what? The Aimster and the Michelle Stir, we're going like this.
Yeah, we're separating this weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
I know. I really want to try to get you to wear your helmet cam, though. Yeah. So, definitely go out and see Amy. Check it out. While you're out and about, if you'd like to meet me over at Earl's, you can meet me over at Earl's. If you'd like to meet me here, you can meet me here. Why, you're asking? Why? Why am I going to meet her? Well, Amy's got an event. Well, because May 1st, if you remember a couple shows ago, we were talking about is International Female Ride Day.
15 years they've been doing it.
15 years. It's a 15-year anniversary. Started out in Canada. It's worldwide, not just nationwide. It's worldwide. It's a huge event. And the Creative Chicks, we have decided to join the masses, join the numbers, and we've got our group ride settled. Now, it's an unorganized group ride, and what is that, you might ask? Well, it's organized, but it's not a bike run. It's not like anything that like you have to go here. We have a couple of guys that are definitely coming because well, hey, who doesn't love ladies on a bike? So they're like, we'll help. One of them's Yankee Dave. But the good news is Yankee Dave's a mechanic, so if you have any bike problems while you're riding with us, that's fine. I'm going to open the shop up at 10.
Okay.
I'm going to get Amy and I are going to set up. I'm going to help Amy set up for her event. No chick left behind.
That's right, no chick left behind.
And I'm going to run on over here. I'm going to put some coffee on. I'm going to put out some snacks and some bevies, and I'll be here at 10 a.m. at the shop, 1170 Oslo Road, 10 a.m. Kickstands up is at noon. At quarter to noon, so about 11:45.
KSU. I learned that today.
Yes, I love that. And and I didn't know it at first either, because I would say to Dave, I was like, what is KSU? What is that? Like, I'm going to kiss you? What's going on?
Right.
It means kick stands up. So if you're ever looking at an event that's going on, and they have the words K, S, and U, it means kick stands up. That's what time we're leaving. So if you're not there by that time, sorry, you missed it. But we're going to Earl's. We're going to Earl's in Sebastian. So if you can't get out...
Good music this weekend,
If you can't get out by noon, I'm going to try to get a hold of Earl's before we head out on Saturday. And I'm really going to try to let them know, like, hey, listen, it's International Ladies Ride Day. What are you going to do for us? Now, it's not all about sales, but Yankee Dave's Motorsports, the gift shop up front that Amy and I do our show out of, and where we have all of our creative shit that rocks. You like that?
Yes.
We have creative shit that rocks. 15% off in celebration of the 15-year anniversary. What do you think?
I think that's awesome.
Rules are you have to be a lady. So if you're a guy and you want to buy something, you got to have your woman pay for it for you.
So sorry, just I pulled up my Earl's. I'm a member of their Earl's emails. And Saturday for May 1st, 2 to 6 is Love Valley. They're an awesome freaking band. I've seen them before, and they rock. So that's there. And then Ruckus Band is rock, and that's from 8 to 12.
Nice. And to be involved in this event, you got to do a group. Well, we're going to do a group photo, and we're going to submit it into the photo contest, which is, like I said, worldwide. And the photo will take place here at Yankee Dave's Motorsports at 1170 Oslo Road in Vero Beach at 11:45 a.m. So we're going to try to line up the bikes. If you're not sure where to go, I will have somebody out there helping you. We'll line up the bikes in a little row. I'm going to be on the end because I'm going to be clean up. So, and I think we even have somebody going with a car in case you have bike problems or you break down or anything. But unless we put Dave at the end. We may put Dave at the end for cleanup because it's good to have a mechanic on the end. So, but somewhere. But we'll have you lined up, and then we're going to have all the road bikes and a picture.
I'm so saddened.
We'll photocrop you in.
That we have different events that day.
I know, we messed up.
I would really have loved to have gone on the run with Michelle and the gang. I am a very large supporter of women riders and the International Women's Riding Day. Next year we're going to have a huge event. We're going to plan it in advance a little bit more, and I am not going to double book that day.
Yeah, and there may be a chance that you might make it over to Earl's, right? You don't know. You're trying to figure your schedule right now. I know you've got like a bunch of things going on that day.
How quick I can break down, and if I can ride up there for an hour, damn Skippy, I will. You know what I mean?
Because you have something later on as well.
I do. I
so
have
it's like
that evening too.
It's a full book day for Amy. So
no rest for the wicked.
My pretty. You're good. I can only do.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm a baby Chewbacca.
So we did a wonderful show today, guys.
Thank you so much for watching us.
Please come down and join the bike event on Saturday here. We're opening again at 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 12, heading out to Sebastian at Earl's with Michelle, or you can come and check out a Beltane Festival.
Or both.
Or both, right, because Beltane starts at 10, Michelle leaves at 12. They're going to be at Earl's for a couple of hours. You know, I might head up there myself, but we have a great weekend planned, and I really hope that some of you guys come out and say, hey, I saw you on the show.
Yeah,
you know, we would really love that. We'd like to get some pictures with y'all, and we'll bring them onto the show, too. So have a great weekend. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Keep burning those calories, ladies.
Keep those thighs working.
And follow us on, let's see if we can do this now.
Hang on.
We're on Facebook. Yep. Twitter. YouTube.
Wow. Right up there, guys. Right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Twitter, and that red dude. What is that?
YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube, the red dude.
Okay.
Love it.
Bye, guys. Ciao, Bellas.